we're officially it's almost NBA season.
Yeah.
I know.
You know LaMelo's going number 1.
What do you mean you're excited? I don't even know what to talk about. We're gonna have to do full NBA.
You don't know what to talk about?
No. What happened? Has anything happened yet?
We have a million new teams of shit we can either talk.
LaMelo Ball maybe number 1
to
pick.
give hot takes.
I'm just excited to do the over-unders podcast, and then after NFL, we do, more NBA.
You know what we should do if we were actually committed? If we were actually committed, we would have to assign ourselves each to 7 teams.
Oh my God!
And you
have to pay for league pass.
But with just the team select, and you literally would have to report back.
That'd be badass. I'd be into it.
I might get league pass for free.
What?
DirecTV fucked us over on the ticket.
Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm excited about basketball.
Yeah, I just keep seeing stories.
I'm more
pop
excited
up
about Quinn Richardson and Darius Milespod.
What? Oh yeah, okay. Darius Miles has been making a comeback.
Yeah, they had Ron Artest and Kobe on so far.
Nice.
Well, he was on that one movie that was badass, Perfect Score.
Really?
You watched it?
Was that like a Jet Li movie?
No, it was
like a
they all needed to pass the SAT to get into college, so they had to steal it.
Darius ain't passing nothing, including the ball.
He's in the movie.
Darius was so good he didn't have to steal it.
Yeah.
They were fortune throwers for Darius Miles.
Yeah.
Well, he's actually in the he
playing himself.
Yeah, I think he is playing himself.
It's not an accurate portrayal.
How did Darius Miles? What?
Why was he taking SATs?
It was a movie.
He didn't go to college.
No.
Well, he needed the money.
But maybe it was the SAT score.
The Spread Show.
NFL Week 4 picks here on the Spread Show. We need something. We changed a lot of things. You guys heard the intro music. That's a big change. We changed it out. We got a new setup here in the lounge. Everything's set and ready to go for the podcast.
Yeah, the winner circle.
Hold on, guys. Give me 5 seconds. I need to get the juices going here.
Oh, okay.
Oh, God.
Oh,
I was listening to it today, and I'm 15 minutes in of 36, so this is probably song 4?
What is this?
They had
What
of
playlist is this?
Who's driving? Who does he give that one to? The bumbling, stumbling. Who gets it?
It's got
quick,
to be
Jerome Bettis.
Trubisky.
No, who's in the league today? That's
Trubisky. Trubisky on
Josh
that
Allen?
long run. Josh Allen, yeah.
Who's a big running back right now?
Devontae
Quick.
Freeman.
Oh, yeah.
C.J.
Derrick
Anderson out of the
Henry.
league.
No,
C.J. Anderson out of the
Derrick
league.
Henry's big.
Oh yeah, Derrick Henry rumbling,
Derrick-
stumbling.
All right, I'm jacked. Let's
That's
get into
great.
it.
Yeah.
Okay, what's going on?
So, week 4, we're coming off a devastating week 3, but we're not going to talk about that right now. We got a bunch of new shit going on.
Yeah.
We got a new setup here. We got new music. We got an outro song that I might remember to put
Brand
in.
looks very professional right now.
Yeah.
I can barely see him over this 37-inch monitor. But
We don't know what he's watching on the other side.
We have celebrity pickers. We'll talk about that in a little bit when we get to the picks. We've got, I think, a YouTube channel. That's popping up.
it's nice.
Shit. Yeah.
Twitter's
what's going on?
Twitter's been live and popping.
Twitter's been on fire. Things are good, except the picks. They've been average. Very average. Week 3, though, we knew week 3 is kind of a crazy one.
And look, nobody's been hot across the nation.
Yeah.
If you can find a man batting 700,
That's
600.
picking every game.
Against
Anybody
the
can
spread.
pick 4 or 5 games.
Against
That's
the
easy.
spread.
Yep. Very true.
I mean, come on.
Anybody can pick 3, 4 games, and we're picking them all.
The whole slate against the spread.
Yeah.
But if you want something that is impressive, Ant is 4-0 for his locks on the year.
Seriously.
Lock them up.
When you're like, hey, you know what? This is going to make you money. Here's the couple picks. We're going to pick them all, but if you want,
The
the money pick, go with Ant's locks.
And
That's
the
impressive.
last 3 weeks, that's been Dallas.
Yep. So last year for week 3, it was bad. I went 4-11. Ant was 6-9. Rich was 5-10. I mean, week 3 is a.
No, I went 6-10. I went 6-10. Monday night game.
I'm talking about last year. Fool.
Oh, last year I
Listen
went
to what I'm
5-10?
saying. Yes.
Good Lord.
The good news is Week 4 was a bit of a bounce back, except for Ant, who went 5-9 and 1. I went 10-4-1 week 4, so I got to bounce back big right now. Rich,
10?
you were 7-7-1.
Mr. 500.
So I think this week will be fine. We kind of have an indicator of who's who, and I just feel a little more confident.
Yeah.
Week 3 is the week. The reason week 3 is always wonky is because Vegas takes all the trends that everyone sees out in the public, and they just flip it. I mean, if it basically all the bad teams are going to be in games somehow that make no sense.
Well, and let's give ourselves some slack here. A lot of quarterbacks been hurt, moving the lines. The lines have been a little wonky here.
Yes,
it's not like I've been watching a lot of games. It's not like we're off by fucking 10 points around the line. These are coming down to the last plays on a lot of these lines.
And sometimes we
not get crazy.
Yeah, sometimes we get really interesting calls where, like, last week we locked Detroit, of all teams, to cover versus Philly. They were plus 6.5.
Shit, we knew.
They straight up won that game. They shouldn't have, but they did. So, it's not like we're not giving value out here either.
And I kind of think this is like a judgment week for a lot of teams. We're going to find out who's good and who's not in week 4. I think we have 2 undefeated matchups.
True.
This week. Couple 3-0 against 2-1 teams. And then we're going to find out some of these 1-2 teams like Philly, the Browns, Steelers. Not even the Steelers. They don't have a win. My bad. The Panthers, like if they're going to go 2-2 or they're going to go to that dreaded 1-3 start.
Yeah, for sure.
But let's cut the BS. I mean, if we're talking the elite of the elite, you got New England, KC in the AFC, you got Dallas, and you got LA in the NFC.
Yeah, that's pretty much it.
And that's pretty much how it just is. If you don't like it, shit. That's what it is. There's 4 teams that are elite right now. Baltimore showed that, they might be able to play with Kansas.
They're solid.
They're solid. They're solid. But like I said in the preview, they're not going to be able to go score for score with Mahomes.
No.
And,
there was a couple where bad thing for the Ravens is Lamar Jackson couldn't hit the deep ball on Sunday.
Dude, you have to hit every pass.
That's what
every
I'm saying,
opportunity you get. That's what I'm saying. He's really good. He's just not that good. Yeah. So, I don't know. There's some
But that's what you're saying, and is like there's some elite teams.
Yeah. And then there's the second tier.
Yeah. But there's not a lot in that second tier, I don't feel like. Honestly.
I think I just have the Packers and Ravens in that second tier.
Yeah, I guess I fully trust the Packers now, maybe.
I don't fully even put the Packers in.
I can't, it's tough.
Until that offense gets straight, they couldn't play with a team like New England or Kansas City. I don't even really think they could go score for score with the Rams right now. And I damn sure don't think they could beat the Cowboys. That's where I go.
Well, we're going to find out because they play in week 5.
Who?
Cowboys and Packers. In
Lambeau
Field.
Just to give you the numbers, last week, I went 4-11. And Rich went 6-10.
Hey.
It was a weird week 3. We locked Tennessee. It started off with that damn Tennessee.
It really did.
We knew
that was so bad.
We had texted and talked about it hours before the game, and we were just asking each other, what were we doing?
We said, who do we have in this game? And we all said Tennessee. And we're like, wait, what? Why? We love Gardner Minshew. Then we realized we just thought there was a mutiny on hand in Jacksonville, and turns out,
It turns out, fuck Tennessee.
Yeah.
It turns out,
per usual.
I don't want to bet on Tennessee.
Ever.
Because they suck, and they don't make sense.
No.
So I don't care if they win. I don't care if you win 11 games this year. I don't care
if they cover the spread every
I
single
cannot wait
game.
to make so much money off Tennessee come fucking playoff time if they make it, because I will bet the farm against whoever they play.
Yeah.
Guarantee that. Mark my words. Timestamp it. They just suck. They suck.
Yeah.
Very true. That's the bottom line. Just watching that game, I was uncomfortable.
Unless I'm getting 3.5 to plus, don't even ask me about a Tennessee spread because you know where I'm going.
Well, and Mariota doesn't look good.
He has never looked good.
He looked good in Oregon.
No. Very true. In Oregon, he did look
Makes
good.
You wonder, huh?
Yeah, I don't know, man. They're
no. Nope. They have no.
Hey, let's take a look at some. I know we'll probably do this next week more in depth, but remember our playoff teams in the AFC. We had New England and KC. That looks good. We had Cleveland. We had Cleveland at 11 wins. We went over Vegas's 9.
They could bounce back.
I don't know, brother.
I don't know, dude.
Houston. We had Houston in there. I'm actually cool with that. Pittsburgh not looking good
Due to injury.
Yeah. The Chargers also could be interesting there.
Well, they were still going to lose
They'll be
Seattle.
one win away from the wild card spot come week 17.
They'll be down.
Yeah,
They'll be down
late,
3.
Down late.
2 minutes left on the clock. No timeouts. Wild card spot on the line.
Phillip Rivers will still be throwing at Tyrell Williams somehow.
Well, isn't it?
He doesn't play there.
There's only 6 teams in the AFC with the winning record through 3 games.
That's
we didn't have
trash.
Baltimore, did we?
No. We had Baltimore at 9 wins.
Yeah, because I think
Okay.
We had them going over their 8.
I still feel actually comfortable with that.
Yeah. The NFC, we had the Rams, New Orleans, Philly. I don't know how I feel about Philly right now. Actually, I do know how I feel about Philly. I hate them. I hate Philly right now. They're just too banged up, I think. Green Bay, feel very good about that. We had them at 11 wins. Minnesota, that could happen, but I don't like it. We were wondering why Vegas only had them at 9, Rich. Yeah, the quarterback.
A quarterback away. Fuck.
Rich, do you remember what we had Minnesota at?
I had them at 11-5, so they have to be at 10 wins.
Yeah, we had them at 10 wins, so we had them right over. And we had Atlanta. I don't know where the hell that comes from.
Probably
that was
going
Ant,
13-3.
Getting hot at the right time.
I had them at 7, so
I think
I couldn't have them at nothing crazy over 10.
I had them at 9.
Yeah, 10. So 9.5.
10 teams. They could still get to 10 this year.
So
Matt Ryan.
Vegas has them at 8.5.
Matt Ryan's actually.
If they could play a 5-quarter game, they would win every week.
True. It's got to wear people down, man.
Yeah, I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what are they missing? A defense.
A
Their
coach.
defense is terrible. Yeah,
it's coaching.
Yeah.
And that's what we should look at. What are the odds? When's the next coach going to finally get fired?
Oh, Jay Gruden really is cementing. Jay Gruden doesn't even seem like he wants to be there, honestly, with his quotes and stuff.
I don't know too many people who care about their job less than Jay Gruden. Like, the quarterback he's linked to in Haskins, he won't even give him a chance to see that there's a glimmer of hope to keep his job. He will only keep playing Keenum.
What did you say? He said Keenum needs more time to get associated with his team.
Yeah, like, dude, you're going to get fired. And the
he
guy
can't
that you
wait
drafted,
to get to Oakland / Vegas.
Why draft a quarterback? Why not draft an impact defensive player then? You drafted a quarterback in the top 10.
He doesn't want to help the team. He wants to get fired. Get his money.
Okay, if that's your ultimate goal, then...
Yeah.
Oh, he's going to be double dipping going to Oakland.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You get paid by Washington, bought out, then you go straight to Vegas.
Is Washington the least attractive job?
Yes.
They have a terrible field.
I mean, I don't know why... Is there
Daniel
something that
Snyder.
I'm missing as far as Snyder? Is Snyder running day-to-day operations?
Yeah.
Yeah, he's kind
Is
of...
Snyder shaping the 3-4, the 4-3 defense that you're playing?
Yeah.
He might actually be calm. I've heard that he has input on those.
Because I didn't hear much complaining when they drafted Robert Griffin and shit was clicking.
Yeah.
Like, sorry they haven't been able to get the quarterback. Daniel Snyder's took a bunch of them. He's took,
well, they traded
whether it be Donovan McNabb through free agency, down on the line through big draft picks, he's took a shot at quarterbacks.
For sure.
Alex Smith, Keenum.
That's really what it comes down to. Alex
But
Smith's
Keenum's been a playoff quarterback. Like, I just think it's
Keenum.
Washington now, and everything that doesn't work is like, fuck Dan Snyder. Like, okay, well, Alex Smith has a career high winning percentage.
Also, Daniel Snyder's kind of a piece of shit, though.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the football.
Okay.
Well, yeah, you can't. He tries, but it just seems like all the things he does is
the
wrong.
The Griffin thing took so many years to unfold. He was injured. Like, I just think a lot of people are like, Daniel Snyder, you suck. Okay. Like,
RG3's rookie year was insane, though.
I didn't hear his name about, thanks, Daniel Snyder, for allowing them to take a quarterback. I mean, he was just like, no.
Traded up for him.
Like, it was all Shanahan at that point.
Oh, I forgot
Hell
that.
yeah.
Yeah, Shanahan.
So, nonetheless, I don't know. I'm just, everyone's big on fuck Daniel Snyder, but it's like, I don't know. I don't know.
He tries. Like, he's not trying, but.
He tries.
Like, he can't make Jordan Reed play concussed.
Shit. He traded for Champ Bailey.
One thing that we want to do, and I'm going to put it on the podcast so that Rich actually follows through, is we want thoughts from people in like 20-second sound bites about their team. So I just want to know what's going on with everyone's team. I don't care how you get it to us, but basically drop Rich a voicemail, or we're going to have him Skype you to record a clip. We're going to put that on a little montage for next week. And it's going to be awesome. I don't want the X's and O's. Don't, please, if you try to do this guy can just get healthy. We're
just
gonna
give us the irrational
I want to know,
right after
I want to know
lost.
Cincinnati Bengals, 10 wins in a row. easy Super Bowl. And that's all I need.
30 seconds.
Yeah.
A quick hitter.
That's all we need. So we're looking forward to doing that next week. Before we hop into picks for this week, Rich, why don't you give us your 3 things that you noticed in the world of football?
That's all right. I clear my throat. First thing that I need to do, or number one, just these young quarterbacks get 1 win, 2 wins. They look good for a half, and everything goes fucking bonkers. Last year it was Baker Mania, Minshew Mania. This week on Thursday night, and then Danny Dimes blows up in the second half, and all of a sudden it's like they found their quarterback. And then now we see, give them some time, let them get some film on them, and now look at Baker looks lost. We'll see how good Minshew is. Danny Dimes played a terrible defense. Well, I thought it was a good defense, but I don't know what they were running out there. They acted like he couldn't run the ball, and Danny Jones is kind of athletic. So
Todd Bowles.
Yeah, Todd Bowles. So I'm just saying, I love the hype machines. I love everyone getting excited, but can we see it on the field for a little bit too? Well, then don't forget the hype train for Darnold, and look how he's looked. Lamar Jackson played a good team, and he couldn't win in a shootout, which you need to do in today's NFL. So I was like, let's just slow it down on the hype machine. Slow it down until they see a good team.
Unfortunately.
Yeah, which just sucks. But it's cool. I like how they hype everybody, though. Like, we have one good half, one good game. Fucking everyone's going bonkers. They found the future quarterback. And I was like, let's see something first. And then number 2, I don't want to be that guy, but positional value of 2 of the positions that no team should ever pay, even though my team paid for one of them. That's going to be running back. Do running backs matter? Barkley goes out. His team gets hot, passes for 300 yards.
Damn.
That would be a result of the running back going out. The quarterback throws more.
Yeah, and look how his quarterback looked. Zeke had 100 yards. Our backup had 100 yards in the same game.
Shit. Chris Carson goes out because he sucks. So we might as well not have a running back.
And Russell Wilson runs the ball.
Yeah.
And then they're paying this money to Le'Veon Bell. He had, 19 carries for 34 yards?
Leonard Fournette, more like less than 4 yards per carry.
Yeah.
Less than fortunate.
Melvin Gordon's out. I don't know why he's holding out now. Like
Neither does Melvin, brother.
Yeah.
Talking about my fantasy team.
And then
what?
Eckler and
Guess
Justin.
what, Mel? Clock's ticking. Clock is ticking.
He'll show up week 11. And then it's just like, I don't, like, do you, why were you paying running backs when you just fill them in over here? The Chiefs are on their 4th string running back. They just signed Shady for a veteran minimum. He's out there giving them 80 yards and a touchdown. I was like, it's just the system. Like, yeah, it's cool having Zeke and all, but I was like, Todd Gurley. I was like, they put in C.J. Anderson, and now they put in, who's their backup right now? Not Darrell Henderson. The other,
for who?
For
Gurley.
Malcolm Brown.
Oh. I'm going to give you the most ESPN answer possible, and that's come December, when football matters,
Yep.
teams with a solid run game and big-time backs will be there. I'm just saying.
You know that, Rich. We talked about all the end of last season.
You'll be happy
Defense
Zeke's
and
there for
running
week
back.
16 when it's below 20 degrees over in fucking, Green
And that
Bay.
music's going on prime
Yeah.
time.
Or until you make Patty Mahomes in the playoffs, or in week 16, he's thrown for 400 yards in the cold.
Well, I don't know about that, dude. Haven't seen that before.
Patriots beat him.
Shit, Patriots had to score 40.
Patriots ran the damn football,
Ran it down
Yeah.
their throat.
And Patrick Mahomes still scored 38.
and he lost.
Shit.
Yeah, that's true too. But I'm just saying,
You
positional
should pay
value.
and also not pay running back.
You don't pay him if you got to pay someone else.
This is
Yeah.
all about the team structure.
Yeah.
And another one, safeties.
Damn.
Like safeties in the end zone or the position.
The position safety.
Undervalued or overvalued?
Overvalued. Paid Earl, they were getting shredded. Jamal Adams, the defense is still getting shredded. High pick.
the
I
honey
can't-
badger
I can't,
ain't never been nothing.
I can't think of like a good.
Lano Hill. Seen what he did.
I just can't think of like safeties that like really right now.
Well, when you think of safeties that matters, you'll think about the front 7 or the corners in front of them.
Yeah.
And
But I
they'll
never,
be pretty damn good.
Yeah.
because I was thinking of like Earl. I was watching the game. I was like, what the fuck's Earl? Where's Earl?
Who was I talking to? I was talking to someone somewhere, and they're like, Earl. I'm like, you don't understand. Like, Mahomes just throws over him. Like, not in a height sense, but in just a down the field sense. Yeah. Like, it's not like a left or right. It's just like, okay, once you pass Earl, I'll throw it over him. And if all 18 guys on the field are running verticals, Earl can't play single high and just get to every place. I still like Earl a lot.
Yeah, I love safeties are always like, fuck, man.
And then I think the Jamal
badass.
thing is just lack of talent around him. Like, yeah the safety's not going to be able to do much
well,
shit.
Well, then the Steelers traded for Minka. Cool, he had a fumble and a pick, but then he got stiff-armed and they still lost. Like, oh, cool. Like, I would just think, like, do safeties matter on defense?
Yeah, brother.
I would say, yeah, because you seen Tedrick almost cost us the Bengals. Yeah, so, in a sense of, like, are they going to turn the game as far as a positive and win you many games? Probably not.
Like,
are they allowing you to lose a bunch? Probably. So, if you go look at a lot of these 0-3 teams and go look at their safeties and secondaries, probably not going to be great safeties either.
I was just thinking, like, who's a good safety?
All I know is
Eric Weddle.
That's the thing. I want a good, like, a solid, give me an average veteran safety
over
a young, like, this guy could be athletic and good safety.
Derwin James was fucking good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he was the one.
But he's he tackles amazingly well because he's big and physical.
6'3",
he can cover a tight end one-on-one. Hell, sometimes he can cover your slot receiver one-on-one.
Yeah.
So he's basically just a freak human being, and that's what you have to be if you want to be essentially Jamal Adams-esque, but even more freakish.
Yeah.
Because I was like, man, I miss the days when it was Earl and Cam back there.
Yeah, but once again, like, did Earl have to worry about too much?
Yeah.
Amazing pass rush, amazing corners.
Because I'm always like, who's the next, like...
Is that it? Are we still talking about fucking
my
safeties?
Bad.
Jesus.
Shit, my things.
My three things.
Know. You asked for them.
And then the next thing, I just want to talk about bad coaching.
There's a lot.
Yeah, but mainly there's two coaches that got hired this offseason that I need to talk about.
Oh, no.
Packers hired an offensive coach. Why am I going blank on his name? The guy from Tennessee, Matt LaFleur. They're 23rd in scoring and 28th in yards.
Shit, and they're first in wins.
Yeah, but dude, you got this new offensive guru, and he's not a guru. So I'm kind of confused about that.
There's two ways you could look at that, though. In his defense, you could say he's an offensive guru and he's not making the offense go, or hey, he's the offensive guy who came in and was smart enough to understand he had an elite defense. So maybe let's run the ball a little bit more, and
Yeah.
You could. I'm just saying you could. I get what you're saying.
Yeah.
He's the offensive guru. He should make Aaron Rodgers look like gold. Or I see some people who come in and say he's a guy smart enough, an offensive guy smart enough to understand that defense wins championships, so they say.
And then the Broncos hired a defensive coach, and the defense has no sacks.
Vic fucking sucks.
I mean, we have to be honest. Like, Vic Fangio is never going to work.
I love Vic Fangio as a defensive coordinator. He was amazing. Yeah. He always was amazing. This guy has no fucking clue what he's doing.
He has no clue.
No idea.
His offensive playbook is new language. The whole, like a draw.
And
I don't understand.
Even his defense. Even his defense has no sacks, no picks, no fumbles.
With Von Miller and Chubb.
Huh?
Yeah, it's real.
No, brother, you try to learn a whole other side of the ball and see if you can put the same amount of effort in as what you were doing over on the other side.
Well, why don't you just run the ball 3 times and let?
It is. It's 2 runs in a cloud of dust in Denver, brother.
And that's high altitude dust.
It's that playbook that someone sent on fucking Twitter.
Yeah, the Tecmo Bowl playbook.
Yeah. Run left, run right.
Pass or pass.
Fucking get off the field, let the defense play.
I'm so far off Denver. I'm so sorry to everyone that I told Denver was going to be fine this year.
Denver.
Yeah.
And one last one that I need to bury on my way out for being so high on them all last year and this year. Freddie Kitchens.
Oh, God.
No imagination on offense. He's just going to go 5 wide.
And chuck it.
We're talking about an ex-Alabama quarterback.
Well, pal, he 5 wide. He doesn't run motion. He doesn't run sweeps. He doesn't run bunch, trips, nothing. Just 5 wide, run straight. Like, he can't even stack OBJ and Jarvis behind each other.
The fact that Jarvis Landry doesn't already have 100 receptions is
the fact that we ever thought Jarvis Landry was good.
Yeah, what? Like,
we knew he averaged 3 yards a fucking catch, and
that's
everything
fine.
was behind
But he's
the line.
not even getting the catches anymore.
Yeah, he's averaging like 3
I'm
catches.
not gonna waste my fucking time with Jarvis Landry behind the line of scrimmage when I have OBJ.
Yeah, but he should be open.
Chuck it over to Jarvis.
But
he averaged 3 yards.
If OBJ's over the top, you think you could up that to 5 yards at least.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? There should be some space there on the field.
Yeah, just stack him behind, let OBJ run, and then he just runs a curl behind
With
him.
me as a coordinator, if I have OBJ.
Yeah.
You're like, that little behind the line screen pass to Jarvis suddenly doesn't seem as fun.
I wouldn't do
as
that.
when I was in Miami and nobody gave a fuck and they weren't good.
Baker's first option should always be OBJ, and then just like, all right, where's Jarvis? He's probably open for 4 yards.
Yeah.
That's not even happening.
And they're not even running.
It's not like someone's doubling him.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Do we know Jarvis Landry gets open?
I don't know anymore.
I just know it was 3 yards and a behind the line catch.
He was able to last year.
He doesn't even run slants. He literally just runs deep. And I was like, what? Jarvis needs to be running 3 yard slants and curls.
He doesn't know how to run deep.
I think what we're learning is when you're number 2 to OBJ, you're basically a fucking decoy.
You're a mark.
So keep running that deep route. Keep making it look like they might go to you.
So are they missing Antonio Callaway?
Yeah, that's my thing. Callaway's just better in that
his way
for
to
what
Seattle,
they need on the other side.
Yeah, I don't know. And then they don't use Chubb. That offense looks terrible.
That team is just poorly coached.
Miles.
I don't know why. Like moving
Freddie Kitchens.
Moving off of
Freddie Kitchens.
Why did we believe? Why did I
because
believe
we were moving off of Hugh Jackson.
And it could have got worse, right?
Yeah, and we're like, oh god, now look at this guy.
Well, we didn't also know they were moving to fucking Freddie Kitchens either. In all fairness.
Yeah, it was kind of weird when that happened, but it was like whatever. He at least had something.
And I must say, I did think a little shade thrown at Baker. I thought Baker was a little bit better than to let Freddie Kitchens pull him down. To be honest, call fucking Autobot the line.
Seriously,
shit.
And run up a read option with
Quit
Baker.
throwing fucking picks. It's
Seriously,
just the Jets.
What the hell?
Damn, cover.
Guy cannot play. I'm
God
tired.
damn, deer in the headlights versus the Rams. You see Russell Wilson shreds their ass. Just throw over top of Marcus Peters.
I don't know, man. That team is all hype, no bite.
Yeah.
Wasn't a lot of bark from the dogs.
The dog pound.
What I did there.
You did it doggy style.
Well,
Speaking of doggy style, we had the underdogs once again go 9-7 this week. Underdogs are 27-20-1 against the spread on the year. Last year, it was all favorites. I mean, I really don't know what to say. It's just a flip-flop of last year. I think last year, week 4, the favorites went 8-6-1, and they were 28 or 33 or 39 and 22 against the spread.
I just would like to caution everyone out there listening, and even us in this room. Maybe I need to start tallying this. I don't think all L's are the same. I don't think all right. I sat there last weekend, and I was right for the most part. But yeah, was I a couple points off on a spread?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I just feel like sometimes, even though we might go 6-10 or might look bad, I sat back and I was like, okay, we're a couple points off here. For the most part, though, we're on track with what we're saying. If that makes any sense, or if anyone
You mean
cares.
your thought processes there?
Yeah, our thought processes are fine. It's just I can't help if they hit for 3 and not 4.5.
And there's some weird shit going on with the
and in the last 4, like Seattle, not that Seattle covered, but Seattle scoring with 0 seconds left or something like that. Just weird shit can happen. Yeah. But for the most part, the way these games are going. But nonetheless.
So, underdogs last week 9-7. Home teams only 6 covered against the spread. So the away teams are 31-16-1 against the spread. That's crazy. 31 games against the spread for the away teams. The over-unders kind of flipped around. 10-6 last week. They were 22-26 respectively. So 26 unders so far. Straight up underdog wins. There were 6 last week. 17 on the year. AFC teams in non-conference games are 1-5 straight up versus the NFC. They cannot play the NFC. Trash. But against the spread, they went 2-4, 6-8 on the year. And also straight up NFC teams, obviously 5-1. So if you're looking to just do money line stuff, just pick the NFC team versus the AFC team, Rich.
Yeah. And there is one other stat that our stat guy or numbers cruncher Jim sent us that I really liked. Bram, for away underdogs, you are 8-4-1 on the year.
Yep, that's a very targeted audience for me.
Yeah.
I got it knocked out.
And then for the away underdogs for me, I'm 8-3-1. So I was like, we're both right there.
Nice.
So
that's
like,
away underdogs?
Yeah.
I'm just going to take every away team at this point. Yeah. So,
Yeah, for the home dogs, I'm 2-3 so far. And then you were 2-6. So
good God.
Yeah,
I need to stop with those. That shit doesn't work. Not in the year of the underdog.
No, yeah, exactly.
I
thought those were interesting stats for when we go for the away dogs.
Do we have what are we on locks? Do we know?
Ants 4-0.
I meant team locks.
We finally got our first one in Detroit.
Detroit, yeah,
coming
through.
We went 1-3, I think, in the morning games.
Good God.
Yeah, I don't think we.
Let's go through that thought process really quick before we do these picks because I just want to look at this. It's hilarious. We knew some things were going to go wrong. We went Tennessee. That was obviously dumb.
Terrible.
We went Oakland.
Yeah, we.
And I think midway through the week, I was like, "That's not good." Minnesota's got a good defense
because it was 9.5, right?
It was 9, yeah.
Oh Lord, because we said it was too many points.
Yeah, and we were like, Oakland at least tries and has an identity. That was bad. New England, we locked.
Oh, they got. Oh yeah, backdoor cover.
Yeah, Detroit obviously. San Fran was -6.5, and they played about as sloppy as you can play.
They tried to give the game away.
Yeah, they basically were the Seahawks.
They had 4 or 5 turnovers. It was ridiculous.
And Ant locked the Rams too.
Damn.
So
this man's hot.
Yeah, seriously. I mean, the Rams thing was
start locking every game.
How hard?
Yeah. That was a given. That
was so easy.
That was a given. That was a better team.
Yeah, the Rams are better. McVay's way better, and Cleveland just hasn't done anything.
Man, I just thought it would be the first Sunday Night Football game since 2007.
The Rams on our team, you want to be trying to mesh against.
No.
Yeah. Yeah. I think I underrated I didn't underrate them because I had them 13-3, but I had them losing their first 3 games. So I had them winning their last 13.
Doesn't matter who's hurt.
Yeah.
Doesn't matter.
Well,
the
coach,
machine's going to fucking keep going.
And Jared Goff looks terrible, and they're still just going. Like, he just makes just enough throws. And that Aaron Donald's in the backfield every fucking play.
So we've got the celebrity pick this week.
Mm-hmm.
So it's going to be Vandal Jim, or as you mentioned on Twitter, he's basically what they would call the T. Boone Pickens of Idaho athletics.
Mm-hmm. T-Bone.
Riding on the back of that.
Idaho with the big win over Easter.
Yep.
This weekend. I don't know if you guys seen it.
For the first time
Big
since 07.
Win. So he is running all sorts of simulations. He's got, it basically looks like a science lab in his house right now. There's like blue liquids boiling in a corner with little twirly glass gimmicks going everywhere. I don't know how those work in the world of football, but he did run the same shit last week, and it did get a good record. A better record than all of us.
Yeah.
So the way the celeb picks work, if you win the week or tie for the win, then you get to come back the next week and do it again. So we're going to be doing that. If you want to be a part of it, reach out at Spread Show or hit our Facebook, whatever you want to do. Let us know, and we'll consider it. We want to see how everyone's doing.
Yeah, we want to see if you guys can pick better than the experts.
I don't know if that's true, brother.
Chip, I'm getting tired of beating you guys every week.
You're doing
won the
okay.
first 2 weeks. But I'm talking about against you. You guys are the other experts.
We're going to start this one Thursday Night Football. Philly, Green Bay. Can we please get a good Thursday night game? Good Lord. Tennessee, Jacksonville was a drag. Just absolutely should not have been on TV.
Yeah.
Last week, Jacksonville was a home dog, and they won outright. Green Bay's -5 here.
Ooh.
What do you guys got?
-5?
-5.
Yeah, the sharps are all over this, betting it up. I'm really invested in this game. My cousins are Eagles fans. I have a friend that's a Packers fan. We're all going to be watching together Thursday, barbecue and drinking the beers. But man, I want the Eagles to go 1-3. So we have a 3-game lead with 12 to go in the division. But I can't see Carson Wentz. Well, it's not even Carson Wentz. It's more his receivers just dropped the fucking ball.
True.
He had 7 drop passes. Dallas Goedert dropped the game-winning touchdown. Last week, Nelson Aguilar dropped the game-winning touchdown. But I don't see the Eagles going 1-3. And can Aaron? It just seems that Packers defense, yeah, they get a lot of sacks, but it just seems they give up a lot of big plays too.
Maybe. I honestly think that defense is fine. Like, they're a very solid defense. Philly is just really banged up, honestly.
Yeah. Well, they're getting Alshon Jeffrey back. That seems like his security.
Seems like he's been coming back every week for the last 5 years. Give me the fucking Packers here.
5?
As I said,
Packers
the
are
Browns
unreal.
aren't you don't want to be gelling against the Rams offense. Like, I don't want to see you coming back from injury trying to gel with an established really good defense.
Philly needs a bye week.
A team in Philly who scores under 20 points, and I don't think they're going to hold Aaron Rodgers to under 20. So I think it's like about a 7-point game in Green Bay.
Really interesting. Green Bay now playing their second Thursday night game.
They play the season opener?
Yeah. So that's weird. But, yeah, I'm going Green Bay as well. Rich, who are you going?
I'm going Philly. Plus
Nice.
5.
Okay. Jim went Green Bay on that one. So he's
of course
with
he did.
me and Ant. Tennessee at Atlanta. Might as well call him Atlanta because he keep picking them.
What's the 9?
It's Atlanta -4 at home playing Tennessee.
Oh, I mean, we're on total opposites of the spectrum here. I mean, I hate Tennessee. I love Atlanta. I love what they're doing, what they're getting going. Matt Ryan hasn't been as bad as the stats say.
He threw some pretty poor picks.
And he threw some pretty passes. So let me get Atlanta just because I hate Tennessee, and I won't do it. I won't do it for the rest of the year. So I'm boycotting Tennessee, and Atlanta's the perfect team on the other side to bet.
I literally hate both of these teams.
I don't know what to do. These are the worst.
You gotta know what to do here.
Can I just
You
take
gotta
a
know what
loss?
to do here.
No, I honestly would rather just lose.
Can I just do a
with
push?
no pick?
Well,
Rich, who are you going? Give me something.
Man, I'm going to ride with Ant just knowing I'm going to lose because Matt Ryan just can't win the big one.
this isn't the big one.
Shit. They're 1-2.
Believe me.
They'll be 1-3 if they lose. It is a big one.
It's Tennessee.
Shit.
It's got fucking shut out by Jacksonville, who wasn't invested, or half the guys fucking want to be traded.
Derrick Henry had 10 days off against that Atlanta defense. And,
I don't know any of the strong suits of either of these teams. I'll just...
you have to go
Atlanta.
You have no
team
choice.
why
we
would I-
team locked Atlanta.
Jim went with Tennessee.
Oh, thank you, Jim.
Jesus
Who are you
Christ.
going, Rich?
I'm going to Atlanta because Ant won Atlanta.
So we've lost
Wow.
Atlanta.
Yep.
Yeah, well, it's 3-1, brother. Now with the celebrity in there, it
No,
mixes it
we're
up.
putting Tennessee over. I hope you guys like that.
Putting Tennessee over. That's fair.
Yeah, but Atlanta does not.
Yeah, it's going to be a sloppy game, 17
I'd feel
to...
more comfortable selling with Tennessee.
Yeah, what?
Which, the celebrity picker went Tennessee.
Yeah.
That's a guy who's going to win.
The over-under is 45. That sounds way too high for a Tennessee game.
New England at Buffalo.
Woo!
New England's -7 here, going into Buffalo.
And for you fucking marks out there trying to sell anyone on Buffalo that this game shouldn't be -14, this is a joke, right? This is a joke.
Well, the receivers are a little banged up out there in New
Yeah.
England.
Who's Buffalo played?
Well,
You only-
Cincinnati.
You
tough
only
game
you
there
only
in
play who's in
Cincinnati.
front of you.
But I'm saying,
The Jets and the Giants.
And Cincinnati.
are
Are any of those
have
teams
they
playoff?
scored over 21 in any of those games?
Well,
21-17, 28-14, 17-16.
a solid little defense, maybe.
Mm-hmm. They
Or
only give-
maybe a defense that took advantage of some bad
Or maybe
teams.
New England, as they've done for the last 37 years, will pound them 30-0.
New England it is for Ant. I'm also going to go New England.
Lock that game. Lock
Okay.
that New England game.
Rich?
It's a nice... Josh.
Buffalo
You bet Jackson let Josh Allen.
That's true.
Buffalo got a good running back playing
Rich,
quarterback.
how are they going to score on New England at all?
No,
They're
they're
giving
not.
up 50 rushing yards a game.
They're
So you're
giving up.
going New England?
Yeah, I'm going New England's giving up
Oh, okay.
5 points
Why am
per
I
game
yelling?
on defense.
Is it?
They're giving up
Yelling.
5 points.
Yeah.
And if I swear, if Jim went Buffalo here.
It went New England. His massive
Oh,
laboratory.
wait, hold on. So we fucking locked New
Extreme
England?
lock. That's it. New England's donezo, brother.
So it's a team,
Buffalo
it's a
straight
team
up.
lock.
Yes.
I've locked it personally.
Yes.
And the
How
special
do I
guest.
I have to put a box around this or something?
You got to double bold it and italic.
Damn. There we go. Okay. Kansas City at Detroit. Kansas City's -6.5.
The second game of undefeated teams.
Yeah.
Kansas City's 6.5 at Detroit.
-6.5
should be-
at Detroit.
Should be higher.
Yeah, it's easy. I don't know. What are we doing here, Vegas?
Matt Patricia can coach defense now.
Although I have said in previous episodes that Detroit and the Chargers are, leading the NFL in turning there in 4 quarters and being what the fuck is going on in this game.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely.
But I'm not. I'm just not doing it. I'm not. I'm going Kansas City here. It's not even a touchdown. It's not even a flick of the wrist from Mahomes of a difference.
Yeah. I don't know. I honestly... This one was tough for me because I believe that Kansas City should be favored by 10 to 14 in every game. But Detroit just hangs around. They've been, 3 points or less in every game.
And statistically speaking, I believe they have the best corner in the league through the first 3 weeks.
They have the
we'll
best...
see if it matters any.
So, I guess the most... They essentially have the best coverage in the league right now.
See if it matters.
It does not. It doesn't. Because there's... You can't cover that speed and someone that can... There's plenty of fast guys in the league.
We've seen the Ravens blitz the shit out of this guy and just keep hitting him. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
If you blitz, he's going to find the open guy and wait till the last second and throw it 50.
What was it? Jaden?
Judon.
He was always...
Until you show me a defense that has slowed this guy down, I don't think the Detroit Lions and Matt Patricia is going to be the one.
Yeah, I have to go KC here. It's kind of one of the same things with the Rams and New England where it's like if they're just legitimately elite. So, sorry. Rich?
I'm going KC, and if you guys have any spare money, hit the over on the Pat Mahomes 2.5 touchdowns.
That's all it's going to be? What is that, minus 300?
Yeah, just get some easy money.
Oakland at Indy.
Where'd Jim go?
KC.
Uh-oh, another team lock.
Extreme lock.
Hope it's blacked out in my area.
Oakland to Indy. Indy's minus 6.5. Indy is the darling of the betting world and kind of overall sporting world. I don't know, man. It has to come to an end at some point, but I don't feel like it should be against Oakland. Minus 6.5 at home, though. Oakland sucks. They officially, they kind of fooled us for the first 2 weeks, but they're not good. Sorry. And you look really unhappy about it. This is how I felt Tennessee at Atlanta.
Give me Indy.
Okay.
Only because I have nightmares about some of Derek Carr's decisions and pick sixes and just lack of understanding of defenses. So I have no choice. I hate the Colts as well.
Yeah.
I hate this game. I won't watch this game. I will turn this game off if they go do it on Red Zone.
I'm not going to abandon Oakland in the points. I'm going to keep doing it. I don't know how good Indy is yet. So I'm going to go Oakland plus 6.5. Got to take some of these underdogs they keep hitting every week. Vandal Jim and the spread bot 3,000. Don't Google that, by the way, or ask for it in any Castle Superstore. They went Oakland.
You went Oakland?
Yeah, Rich.
Colts are one advantage field goal away from being 3-0. So give me the Colts. Andrew Luck always covers.
Okay. That's a little weird.
He's still on the roster now.
The Chargers at Miami. The Chargers are...
Miami, give me the Chargers.
Okay.
Give me the Chargers here.
You even know what the spread is.
I don't care.
Minus 16. It's in Miami.
Yeah, Chargers got to go to the East Coast, play at
West
10 a.m.
to
games.
Brother, you could send zombies that way. You could send monkeys. If it's not 20, give me the other team. Just give me the other team.
Rosen looked like he could be an NFL quarterback.
When he's upright.
Yeah.
Not maybe half his attempts. I don't know.
They
look feisty versus Dallas.
They should have been up 13-6 if Drake doesn't fumble at the 5-yard line.
What was the final score of that game?
October's very own.
34-6.
What was it? I think it was close in the first quarter.
It was
10-6 at half.
I didn't even go look to see if I covered. I didn't care because I know that it did. It covered. It's Miami.
We've got
Taco looked good. Got a sack.
We've got we got Jim going Chargers as well.
Ugh.
I guess I gotta do it. I'm gonna go Chargers.
What do you mean? You're gonna be sitting here on Sunday going Miami? What type of guy do you take me for sitting here on Sunday rooting for the Dolphins?
It's true. It's like a free little bonus to my record.
It's the fucking middle spot in bingo.
I'm going Big Balls Phillips.
Okay.
He can't let me down two
this
straight weeks.
This is peak Chargers right here, struggling to cover versus Miami.
I'll be checking in
Rivers,
on this one.
Rivers has 1 minute, no timeouts, and he's on his own 20.
It really is.
Washington at the Giants. The Giants are -3. Danny Dimes is involved. Jim goes Giants. Washington looks so bad, but this is a huge public perception game. Right now, everyone's talking about Danny Dimes and how amazing he is. Then you have Washington, who may be the worst team.
Washington's defense looked really good.
They're in the mix for worst team, and Jay Gruden doesn't want to work anymore.
If Keenum just stops throwing fucking picks, their defense
Keenum's
is
been
okay.
playing fine.
Give me Washington in this one.
He threw 3 picks in the first half.
In this one. That offense looked bad. That was a Bears defense that was on their neck. I don't think the fucking vaunted Giants defense is going to be all over them.
Yeah.
Still have some breathing room. Haskins might play in the second half.
I'm glad you're doing it because I hate picking teams that are just hot for the public. Everyone's going to bet the Giants in this game.
Really?
Everyone's
Danny
gonna
I think
Dimes.
everyone's going to bet Washington.
Nope.
What? I'm looking it up.
What's the spread? 3.5?
-3.
No, why? Why? With
Giants-
no Saquon, why am I giving the Giants 3 points?
Daniel Jones, he's a quarterback.
Yeah. You see him slinging it? Running backs don't matter.
Yeah.
Ingram was getting
Did
open.
anyone watch the
Sterling
game on
Shepard.
Monday? Like, Washington's defense wasn't bad.
Yeah.
They've been fine. Washington's been fine all year. But
Washington's the better team.
cool.
Oh.
Rich, who do you have?
They beat Tampa.
You know what's
They
scary?
beat Tampa Bay.
They average the same amount of points on offense and give up the same amount of points on defense.
Keenum throws
And
for
I think Washington's played fucking death. Like, the first 3 teams Washington played have been much better than the Giants' first 3.
Philly, Dallas, Chicago.
That seems pretty bad. I mean, right?
Yeah.
In division, 2 teams that know you.
Then they were up 17-0 on the Eagles, too.
Washington all day.
Okay.
Give me Washington.
Wait, Rich, did you say Washington?
No, I'm going Danny Dimes.
Okay.
This man, Barkley's hurt. He's going to show why running backs don't matter.
Did you say white running backs don't matter?
Why
You can't
running
say
backs
that.
don't... Man,
White running backs.
I really do want to see a little breakdown on who's going where on this. Where is this? What team are we looking at? The
Danny
Giants?
Dimes, yeah.
I guarantee Meltzer's going Washington.
No, that was a Giants pick for Jim.
Oh boy.
I can't even. Is this game even like
59%
being advertised?
59% are going as for the Giants right now. The money's
Yeah. Okay.
Those
85.
would be marks.
85% is going on the over 46.
Cleveland-
Oh no, the over's 49. My bad.
Oh, Cleveland at Baltimore -7. I'm going Baltimore. It's a way better team than Cleveland. Cleveland needs to look at firing Freddie Kitchens. And what happened to Baker? Like, where's Baker and his like badass attitude? Like, why isn't he calling out Freddie Kitchens?
Yeah.
I need that. Something needs to happen.
He's not running read pass option. He's not running motion. He's just going back there and dropping back. That's not what Baker does.
That's a lot. This is like a 4.5 line. You
Yeah.
give me 7. I can go anywhere in between that. I have to go Cleveland.
Okay.
They're going to be playing out of desperation. They have no choice.
They were doing that
They
last
lose
week.
by more than a touchdown. And I'm talking, but the desperation only grows after another loss, right? A double desperate Cleveland team
I'm
losing
not
by
saying
more than a touchdown.
it. Cleveland scores 16 a game, allows 22.
Well, they would be just a bad team.
yeah,
They would be categorized as a bad team if they lost by more than a touchdown in a game that they had to have to just survive.
Baltimore outscores them by 20.
Not
points a
even
game.
win, Brandon.
Yeah,
Just
no.
not lose by more than a touchdown.
I'm out on Cleveland.
Okay, I'm with you. I'm out on a win, but I can
Baltimore's
still see
legit.
a 4 or 5 point game. 7? They're getting their ass whooped.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can I shout out Harbaugh? I don't know if he's Jim or John, whatever one he is. But I love that man going for 2.
Yeah.
Knowing the odds, like, hey, Mahomes is going to fucking score points. We have to get these points too. And he was down. They were like, oh, why is he going for it down 11? Because he was like,
You know, I did that because he knows quarterback couldn't do it.
shit.
That's what
Well,
he got.
he knew because he said, I'm down 11. I need to get it to 9 because we can't play for overtime because Mahomes is going to score again.
So who you got?
Give me Baltimore.
Nice.
Give me the analytics coach.
Yeah, we've got.
I'm out on Freddie.
Vandal Jim's going Baltimore as well.
Ooh. And it's the odd man out.
Carolina,
You guys are out of your
Houston.
fucking mind.
Houston's -4 versus Carolina. Was it Kyle Allen?
Houston has to be on the road.
They're at home.
Yeah.
-4.
Can someone make sense of this for me then?
Goddamn! Did you see that kid out there slinging it around for Carolina? That's what I'm getting.
Who they
a lot
play?
of.
Because I didn't watch that game.
Arizona.
I
Yeah.
didn't watch that game. There's things to be considered. So
So he was
give me
slinging it.
Houston in this one.
Why do I love Houston so much? I don't know why. Maybe it's just Deshaun.
It's Deshaun, without a doubt. It's Deshaun Watson.
I mean, last week there was like 3 games I felt confident in. Tampa Bay, that didn't go well. I felt very confident with Houston. I felt confident with the Rams. And Houston took care of business on the road, won by a touchdown. Deshaun, 351 yards, 3 touchdowns. They don't even run the football anymore.
No, give me Houston.
Yeah. I'm going Houston as well, -4. That's a gift. Rich?
I'll go Texans too. That's a really solid team. For a lot of the slack, their offensive line again, they actually protected against.
Finally.
Yeah, against the Chargers who have Bosa and Ingram. I was like, oh, they actually
Both
I
overrated.
didn't see Watson getting killed out there. So I was like, I was like, maybe their offensive line is better by getting the left tackle and the right tackle who's decent.
Well, Jim disagreed, and he went Carolina. So somebody's going to win that one. Tampa Bay at the Rams. The Rams are -10 at home. Give me the Rams. I am so pissed off at Tampa Bay right now. I couldn't.
What are we doing here, Vegas?
I'll start off. Well, Bram did it, but I gotta let everyone know. Last week in the afternoon games and the night game, I went 0-6. So whatever I'm doing the week before, I went 1-5.
Damn.
So whatever I'm betting, go against it, and you guys will win money.
Yeah.
You
I will-
going Tampa here.
Well, last week I picked all the home. I picked all the favorites. They all lost.
So you're going Tampa?
Nope, going Rams.
I'm also going the Rams because it's just a winner.
Everyone's going Rams here.
Oh,
Is this a letdown game or something? Like Rams just had a game
No,
off?
there's just a shitty team that McVay can walk zombie mode in his sleep and call plays against them and score.
the line's 10 right now.
And Aaron Donald in his sleep is going to get to
Oh,
Winston,
no,
who
I
doesn't
forgot
like to
about
throw
that.
the ball
Yeah.
away or to receivers.
Yeah, that's not good.
Give me 2.5 sacks for Aaron Donald.
Ooh.
Seattle, Arizona. Seattle's -5 on
Wait,
the road. Headed
I don't want to watch
Who'd
this.
Jim go?
the Rams.
Okay.
Don't want to watch this one.
No,
If
this.
I ever want to watch Seattle in Arizona, although they have a good turnout, give me Arizona here. I don't know. I don't want to watch it. I don't care how it goes. Like, I don't care.
I'm going Seattle. Arizona sucks, but I also think that Seattle sucks. I will give them that.
I'm
I
going to
just
be
think that
so
Kingsbury's-
disappointed on so many fucking third downs
Yeah.
versus small little midget who's going to run around and make some fucking plays. I already know.
Kingsbury is
It's going to
not
be close
there
in the
yet,
fourth. It's going to be
but
close in the fourth.
Smart coach versus Pete Carroll does not work for me anymore. I give up.
Tell
Ever
me you
since
don't
the-
see Pete Carroll raising his hands after we hit the fucking field goal to win by 1. It's classic Seattle.
Yeah.
Whoa, God, we escaped another one in Arizona. Like, yes, we know. We don't. Yeah, we know.
Yeah, it's going to be a terrible game. Seattle may be one
And
of the
Seattle
worst.
could pass the whole game, but they'll try to run fucking the third string CJ Pro size.
Process looked good though.
No, he didn't.
I just don't get it, man. Like, how can you be so bad at beating the other? Like, they don't. These other teams aren't doing anything at all, and Seattle just like continuously fumble, blow something.
I don't want to be the
completely
blow smoke up
penalties.
Russ's ass guy, but we've low key seen him go fucking tit for tat with Mahomes and beat him.
Yeah.
Tit for tat with that Pittsburgh offense when they came into town and beat him. Like, all the best offenses come in and they just then ask Russ to do it, and he does it.
Yeah,
I don't know. Whatever. I don't get it. But
it's just poor coaching.
and they got a receiver in the first 3 rounds. Never happens, but they're still going to run the ball.
Yep, not great. Just really dumb. Rich.
Yeah, no way Seattle has 18 missed tackles on the running back again, back-to-back
Why not?
weeks. No, it was just a fluke game. Teddy Bridgewater
It
was
wasn't a
throwing,
fluke when you continuously
When he
fuck yourself
fumbles every game,
week,
he
though.
can be fumbled.
Cincinnati
Do it for the
and
straight one.
Pittsburgh should not have been those games, and Seattle tried it. They tried to let them in those games.
I don't remember the last time Seattle allowed a punt return for a touchdown. I feel like their special team.
That was the first one of the year for the NFL.
They got
Oh,
one
shit.
hand.
Yeah.
Well, there's no Russell Wilson. Give me Seattle and take the over of 48 points as well. Russell Wilson.
Not watch this game.
Russell Wilson had 400 yards and 4 touchdowns.
I stopped watching that game in the third quarter. I didn't want to see any more of whatever Pete Carroll was offering. Minnesota at Chicago.
Oh, yeah, he was concussed. Fuck.
Chicago -2 here, coming off a huge win. I thought this would actually be back up to Chicago -3 after what we saw. Very typical week 3 push there by Trubisky to just turn it around. The Bears win big. And Trubisky looks amazing because we spent 2 weeks talking about how much he sucks. So you have to.
Give me Minnesota in this one.
Yeah, Vandal Jim went
Give me
Hawks, right?
Minnesota. If you have these amazing receivers on the edge and you can't get the ball out in 2 seconds, less than 2 seconds to feed them all day and keep the pass rush off you, someone needs to be fired. Saying you have Diggs and Thielen and these guys on the outside.
But we've been saying that all year.
You have to do that versus the Bears. You don't have a choice this time.
Doesn't mean he's going to
Unless he's going to get sacked 6 times.
Yes.
Okay, well, if you think that's going to happen.
Cousins.
But I don't care because
he might just throw
the Vikings have a good enough defense to also hold down Trubisky.
How many?
So, yes, I'll take Kirk Cousins over Trubisky. Yes, I'll say that right here.
I'm going to take Chicago. Actually, no, I'm not. I hate Chicago. I've not liked Chicago.
I'm not watching that offense
perform. Can't do it with Trubisky. Give me the points. I'll take the 2. Do you think this line moves to 3, possibly? Chicago
I think it stays put, right?
Yeah, I think it's going to stay.
Vandal Jim's going Minnesota. Ant, you're going Minnesota as well. Rich?
I'll go Minnesota as well.
I'm going Chicago. Fuck
I
that.
hate Chicago.
I cannot allow us to all go Minnesota here.
They'll play on a short week. You know, Kirk Cousins has only passed the ball 6 more times than Dalvin Cook's ran.
Dalvin's badass too.
Yeah,
just want to throw that out there.
He almost has 60 carries already.
Jacksonville at Denver. Denver's -3. Vic Fangio. And I was confused on this one. I said, "Why is Denver getting 3 here?" And he said it was fine.
Yeah.
What was the game?
Jacksonville at Denver. -3 in Denver.
Yeah, it's fine.
But
Mile
how?
high. Air's different. You got a rookie quarterback.
It doesn't matter though. That team sucks. Denver's bad.
Yeah, I'm taking Jacksonville actually now. Did I say Denver?
Yeah, you said Denver's. You said it was a fine line.
I must have been a mile high as well.
I think you just were saying the line wasn't crazy.
I got that line. Like, it's 2 bad teams. We'll go -3 Denver. Fuck it. We'll see how the public plays it.
I feel like Jacksonville's been just better.
Yeah. Jacksonville's back.
There's not much you can get from me to say about this one. This
Yeah.
one won't be on. This one won't be looked at until the 4th quarter.
Wait, so which afternoon game are you going to watch?
See how? I have no choice.
Vikings, Bears?
Nope.
Is this
Broncos?
Should I make this like the official last week with Denver, or do I just cut bait right now? Because
Mania,
you telling me Vic Fangio can't figure out how to stop Gardner Minshew, or how to like?
I think he has more of a headache on the offensive side trying to figure out what works.
Yeah, how are they going to score?
Yeah, don't throw.
Give me 3 points. Give me a field goal. You're just spotting me a field goal at the beginning of the game. I'll take it. Rich.
Jacksonville. I'm back on the Minshew hype train. I'm back with Ant on Jacksonville's going to turn it around.
Okay. Dallas and New Orleans. Dallas is -2.5. Going to the Superdome, brother.
Who did Jim go with?
Jacksonville's a Jacksonville lock.
He locked Jacksonville?
No.
Oh, team lock.
Yeah.
Dallas is 2.5-point underdogs.
Favorites. Going into New Orleans.
Yeah.
Teddy Two Gloves.
Yeah.
Sorry, New Orleans. You came in and fucking got turnovers, a punt return, and fucking what else did you? You got everything.
So bad at the beginning.
You didn't look good. Alvin Kamara looked great. Other than that, like if Dallas can't stop you with the linebackers they have, then they're not going to go to the Super Bowl.
How many offensive penalties did New Orleans have?
They should beat you by a touchdown.
Yeah, I'll take Dallas.
They should stop all noise with Zeke in the first quarter. You should run it straight down your throat.
Well, they don't even. They do exotic runs. They were running the option on against the Dolphins for some reason to throw a new wrinkle. They run this jet sweeps. They just run a college offense.
I'm super worried about Dallas without Gallup, though. I don't like it. I don't know why. I love Gallup. I think he just adds such a nice extra.
If that line
piece.
can hold up, you could put
rest
Jerry Rice out there, and he'd get open eventually down the field.
Yeah.
That's true.
Rich, you're also going Dallas?
Yeah, Dallas is 3-0.
That's another Dallas. That's another lock.
Yeah, that's
another team lock. Sorry, boys.
Dallas is 3-0 against the spread. One of 3 teams against 3-0 against the spread.
Against Peyton in that Superdome.
Cincinnati at Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is
Silverdome.
-4.
What day is this? Sunday night?
Monday night, brother.
Cowboys are Sunday night. Cowboys should be Sunday or Monday night every week.
We've got it going on the Madden simulation, which we started a little late. 7-7. We're about to head into halftime here. Not a great game. I don't even know if Big Ben might actually be playing in this.
2 bad teams going at it.
Yeah.
Last week, prime time on.
Last week, the Madden simulation did not
Oh yeah, they took their first L.
Took its first L. Yeah. So we'll see. I'll tweet this one again when it's done. I don't know what to do here. Pittsburgh has only been in games because San Fran and Seattle were tripping all over their dicks. That's the only reason they were in any of these last 2 games. So to me, they just suck. Cincy, I don't know. So you know what? I'll take Cincy. I don't think
Monday
Pittsburgh's
night should even get the worst fan bases and the worst teams. And if I'm either of these teams, I'm not happy. I'm not cutting work early. I'm not going to this game.
Yeah.
This is dog shit.
At least with Cincy, you feel like you're a scrappy underdog.
Yeah.
You know, you got that story going for you. Like, we're not really good, but it's kind of whatever. At least it's different.
Yeah.
Is it in Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
It's in Pittsburgh.
Big rivalry
But Pittsburgh,
game.
why do I go to this game?
The
I'm
team
any
or
fan.
the fan?
I have to get off early and then fucking work at this steel plant. Why am I going to this game?
Are they
The
still
game
doing
starts
that?
at 8.
Guys clocking out with the iron lunchbox.
With
That whistle, woo, with the steam coming out. God, they don't even have internet over there. Who you got in?
They have a helmet with a steel pipe through it to this day, right?
I think
Yeah.
so. Yeah.
Okay.
What are you going with? Do you
What's the line?
Pittsburgh's -4.
Ooh.
Give me Cincinnati.
I went Cincy as well. So did Jim. Rich.
Going Cincinnati, yeah.
A newsflash to both you fan bases. I don't give a fuck who wins. I don't care if I'm wrong. Because both you guys suck. And anything could happen. So I don't care.
Let's see.
Well, the only thing that sucks.
Both of you should not listen if you're a fan of either of these teams and come back during draft season.
No, you can't.
Or a lot more
Pittsburgh
fucking content. Oh, Pittsburgh, you traded your pick.
for his safety.
Come back next year, Pittsburgh.
Rich just said safeties don't matter.
Yeah. He
Not
got
good.
stiff. He got stiffed on by a fullback, and that shit was
It's a little
ridiculous.
stiffy. Well, that's an interesting week because right now we have New England, Kansas City, the Rams, Jacksonville, and Dallas locked as a team. And double locked New England -7 at Buffalo. KC's -6.5 on the road going to Detroit. Tampa Bay at the Rams. We took the Rams -10. Jacksonville +3 at Denver. We locked that.
Oh.
Dallas going to New Orleans in the Superdome -2.5.
Yeah.
So
I'm going to start sending my picks before.
I do.
Yeah.
I do.
I can't do this. I cannot agree with you guys.
It's
this many
tough,
times
man.
And constantly see us go over every Sunday. I can't.
Oh
do
wait,
it.
Cincinnati's locked too. Sorry, I forgot about that. Let me.
Jimbo wins
highlight
Cincinnati
that.
too.
Yes,
Oh,
this
Man.
is a rough week, man.
this week sucks of games.
Yeah,
But
true.
I do got to give a quick shout out to Bills Mafia. They threw that one guy through 2 plastic tables. Only way they can have a shot against the Patriots is they got to set up 4 tables
Okay.
and light them on fire.
There we go.
And throw Tom Brady through it. Because that's the only way you're fucking getting within 7.
That's fair. Do we have any shout outs? Are we going to name this thing the Champions or the Winner's Circle or the Friend Zone?
Ooh.
This is one or the other.
Just, what do you mean? Like going forward with the
Yeah,
pod or
the
just
people.
this week?
Our
People
fans.
that like to listen, that buy the that are buying the merch. We gonna figure it out. We might put a poll on
We might
Twitter.
put a poll on Twitter, poll on
Yeah.
Instagram.
We'll do something. So there's gonna be polls out there. Every type of poll you can think of. Any shout outs?
To Rob, get better, man.
Yeah.
Do
Get well soon.
look forward to getting you back on the pod.
Who else we got shout out? Anyone else? Rich, you got any shout outs? Any people you know? Any listeners?
Yeah, we were gonna shout out 365 Threads. Follow them on Instagram. The number 365 _threads _.
And for all this, I have bought some gear. Jake's a good dude. Some quality gear. Really like it. Go check it out.
Yeah, go check him out. Follow him on Instagram. We might be looking to do a collab with them soon. He's a listener. He follows. He always likes to give me feedback and whatnot. So yeah, go follow him on Instagram.
Cool. All right. Well, that'll do it for this week.
And at least one person has threatened you to get this up tonight. I don't know if you can. They work tonight.
Oh God. Okay.
So
I'm working
do
on
your
it
best.
already.
It's not on me if this doesn't get up.
Yeah, no pressure.
No
He
problem.
has a new computer and everything.
We'll catch you guys next week.